Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Streaming with Swadik, and today I'm going to make this video on the top 10 films that I like in 2023. Now this video is all about my likings and my favorite top 10 films. So you might be having a different list. Every individual might be having a different list. So it is just that I'm sharing my top 10 movies, and you can just write in the comment section that what you thought about these top 10 films, and if you agree or disagree with my top 10 list. And before I start, do remember to hit the like button and do subscribe this channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Beside that, there is a bell icon. Hit the bell icon for notification. And you can also follow me on my social network pages like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, which was previously known as Twitter, now known as X. You can follow me there. The links will be given below in the comment section, in the description box. Sorry. So I have the list with me, which I'm going to share with you. So this is just my top 10 films, and I'm starting the top 10 films that I like in 2023. And
10.
So at number 10, I have is a Spanish film, and the name of this film is Society of the Snow, and also known as La Sociedad de la Neve. I think I've butchered that name completely, but anyway, this is directed by J.A. Bayona, and I like this film a lot. It was a very brutal, raw film about the Uruguayan team that got stranded in Alaska Island, and this is about their survival story. And I saw this film. I really loved it a lot. Although it is a very tragic film and very disturbing to watch, I knew about this story, and I thought the way, in an uncompromising manner, the way this film is made is absolutely great, and I love this film. It is a film that's made out of true incident, and the film is as authentic as it could be, and I really like this aspect about this film. So let's go to number 9.
9.
And the number 9 in my list is a South Korean film. Name of this film is Past Lives, directed by Selen Song, and I really like this film a lot again because this is a real love story that I like. Usually I don't like watching love stories and stuff like that, but this was very emotional and a very well made film. And I like the subtlety of this film, and there are many aspects about the long distance relationship, about human life, about the choices that was shown in this film, and I really enjoyed this film, and I thought this was a great film that got released in 2023. So let's get to number 8.
8.
And in number 8, I have is what I liked is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, directed by Justin Dos Santos, Kim Power, Dave Colaham, and of course Spider-Man Across the Verses is one of the best animation film I have ever seen. I really liked this film a lot. In 2023, nothing great happened for the Marvels, but I really like the fun and the enjoyable element of Spider-Man films. So I really enjoyed this version, which is a second version. I'm waiting for the third part, but I really loved it, and I thought this was a great animation film. If you haven't seen, you should definitely check it out. And number 7, so
7.
in number 7 I have is John Wick Chapter 4, directed by Chad Stahelski, and of course I think that John Wick is one of the best action films I have seen in last 10 years or so. I have already made a separate video for John Wick, and you can check that out. And I thought that John Wick is a great film for people who love action films, and I'm a sucker for action films. So personally, I loved John Wick anyway, but the Chapter 4 was absolutely brilliant, and I thought this is one of the best action films I have ever seen. Period. And of course, in 2023, this film I love this film a lot. So let's get into the number 6,
6,
and in number 6 I have is a German film named The Zone of Interest, directed by Jonathan Gloser. This film has a unique take on a Holocaust through the eyes of German soldier and their families, and I thought this film was really great actually, because the way especially the background music and everything that they've created, I thought this was, I mean, I don't know, it was really great film. I really loved this film, and I thought this was a very unique take on the German Holocaust, and the film who focuses mostly on a Nazi family and their lives. So it was really quite amazing film, and I really loved this film a lot. So now I'm going to the top 5 films that I liked in 2023. So before I go to top 5 films, I would like to make some honorable mentions for the films that I like, but I couldn't add in top 10 list. 7 honorable mentions. So I will name like 4 honorable mentions now, and I will name 3 later on. So the 4 honorable mention that I would like to name is the first one is Panin Silvan, directed by Maniratnam Shruti Harithana Subramanian, and I thought this was a very well made film on the Chola dynasty in certain part of India, and I thought it was a good film. I thought that the action sequences were not the best, but still I thought it was a very well made film. The other movie that I liked is this Sound of Freedom, directed by Ajendra Motiverde, and I thought this was had a very important topic about child trafficking, and it was a well-made film. Maybe the production design was not the best, but I still thought that this was a very well-made film, very good film. Another honorable mention that I have is Godzilla -1, which is a Japanese film, and also named as Gojira 1.0, directed by Takashi Miyazaki. And I thought this was this was definitely one of the best Godzilla movie I have ever seen. This was a very good film. Enjoyed this film. Godzilla -1 is definitely one of the good films. The number 4 film is Barbie, directed by Greta Gerwig, and of course this film has a great messaging about woman empowerment and feminism and all this stuff. And I like this film, but I really didn't thought that this was an absolutely great film as most people made out to be. To be honest, because apart from messaging, it's also about the film itself, and I didn't thought that Barbie was really a great film. There are films which most people like, but maybe I didn't like it. Maybe Barbie is one of those films which most people like, but I didn't like it as much as most people did. But I still kept an honorable mention for this film. And let's go to the top 5 films.
5,
And in number 5, I have is a French film, so which has a bit of an English also in this film, and mostly French dialogues and English dialogues mixed together. And the name of this film is Anatomy of a Fall, directed by Justin Triet. And this film is more about social messaging, about the murder of a husband, and how the society is judging the wife. And in a way has made a very strong messaging. And I really love this film, the way it is done. the message of this film especially. I thought it was great and I liked this film. And in number 4 I have is
4,
Poor Thing, just directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, sorry. And Poor Things is easily one of the most craziest film I have seen in 2023. This was absolutely crazy, and I thought I really loved this film. This is and it was with surprise because I was not expecting that I might like this film as much I liked. I thought that this film has the same message which Barbie wanted to give, but I thought this film is much more subtle in messaging compared to Barbie. It is not on the nose and it is not preachy like Barbie, and so I like this film a lot. And the visuals and everything is beautiful, and the story is pretty unique. I loved it. And in number 3,
3,
I have is The Holdovers, directed by Alexander Payne, and wow, this was really a great film. I thought because the way this film is made about human character and about it's like peeling the human character and getting deep into the human soul and what individuals go through. And I thought this film is very beautifully made, and it is done through a professor, student, and a cook got stranded in a hostel during Christmas, and this was and, made in a beautiful manner. I loved this film. I loved it. And in number 2,
2,
Pillars of the Flower Moon, directed by Martin Scorsese. And of course, Martin Scorsese has made some great films over the years, and I thought Pillars of the Flower Moon is one of the most different kinds of film that he ever made, and I loved it. I loved this film a lot. I thought this was very, very well made film. It has a very dark tone in throughout the film, and I loved it. It was like the slow poisoning and killing the Osage nation and killing the people, but it was also as an audience we were feeling that that death and that murders that was happening throughout the film. I thought it was beautifully done. The music, the visuals of this film is absolutely beautiful and excellent. And before I go and talk about the top number 1 film, I would like to give away some more honorable mention. Some of the honorable mention that couldn't make the top 10 films. There are 3 more films that I'm going to mention. Another film that I couldn't make it in the top 10 list, but I really liked it, is Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, directed by Christopher McQuarrie. Now, every individual who watch films have started watching films because they enjoyed it, because they enjoy the fun element about the film. And I thought this film had that fun element. This was absolutely entertaining, and this fun aspect of this film, which is wonderful. And I loved what Tom Cruise has done in this film. I really enjoyed this film a lot. There's another film. This is a Bollywood film, 12 Fail, directed by Vinod Chopra, and I thought this is one of the rare film in 2022 that really brought tears to my eyes. Although it looked a bit manipulative, but it's still effective. I like this film a lot, and I thought this was really very, very well made film. And another film that I would like to name is Guardian of Galaxy Volume 3, directed by James Gunn. And of course, I thought Marvel didn't have much luck in 2023. They made some terrible films, to be very honest. But Guardian of Galaxy is probably one of the best films they made in 2023 to end the Guardian of Galaxy franchise with Guardian of Galaxy Volume 3. And I really enjoyed that part a lot. So now, getting back to the number 1 film, And I don't think that it is so much of a suspense. If you watched my previous videos, because I have already made a video on the film, and I said that I really love this, how much I love this
1,
film. And the number one film for me in 2023 is undoubtedly Oppenheimer, directed by Christopher Nolan. I thought this was one of the best theatrical experience I ever had. It was brilliantly made. It was really a good film. It was a good cinema, and the theatrical experience was unique. And the film has a great message about not using nuclear power, the destruction that nuclear power can have, the nuclear war that can have. It is very contemporary issue. The acting was by all the actors was absolutely top notch, and I loved every aspect of this film. I thought this was a brilliant film, one of the rare films like this doesn't happen every year or happens once in a while. This film is really brilliant, and this is definitely my top number one film for the year 2023. So you can let me know what you thought about these films and about my top 10 list, and you can share your top 10 list. What did you thought about your films that you thought that maybe missing from this list? You loved it, but maybe I didn't watch it or I didn't like it. You can share with me. I try to watch as much good films as possible, and share my views. If you individually want any specific film to be reviewed, you can write down in the comment section. I will try to review at least all the films in the top 5 list as soon as possible. But I am a pretty busy man, so I can't always keep uploading videos like most YouTubers do, but I will try to do so. So keep supporting this channel. Thanks for watching this video, and do let me know what your top 10 list for the year 2023, the top 10 films that you guys liked it. Thanks for watching this video. Be safe, take care, and peace.